Sir,
Okay.
1 second, sir. 1 second, sir. Sir, look here.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
ఇది
To the bathroom, yeah. On the floor. It looks very functional and also very attractive.
Manoj.
All this product doesn't require somebody to screw on the wall and install it. They're all just functional. Yeah.
That's good, isn't it? Yeah. So you can move it from bathroom to bathroom.
So somebody can easily, they can assemble it.
Ah, okay, like Lego.
Like a Lego. You don't need a...
It comes with wheels and everything.
I think the Australian consulate will probably be one of the first customers
Yes.
because they'll storage your files. And
Yes.
Something like this is an Australian, American.
American.
Yeah.
Yeah.
50 grand.
These,
I thought it was pretty good.
for this TV, you squeeze your soap here.
So just
Yes, it comes up. You squeeze it, soap.
look at that. Good idea.
You tell him whether you were in Australia for 4 weeks.
Yeah, I was in Australia for 4 weeks. That's it.
Then through complete
complete
orientation.
Yeah, my goodness. You must be
organizing.
just talk to BSA. Yeah. Nice and sturdy, aren't they? Sturdy stuff. Very sturdy. Very sturdy. You know, you see so much stuff. Sometimes it's like it's not going to last. But they're very good.
These are dryers, yeah, dryers.
Yeah.
Expandable.
That's good.
Particularly for
They're good, aren't they? Really rustic.
rusted.
Rustic. Yeah.
You know, these hooks, they're very interesting. You know, they sit on top of the top of the door. And you have the back of the door with all this hooks.
That really is a innovation.
Oh yeah, I would like 100.
You must. Okay, that's all right. We'll give you a special price discount then for 100 pieces. So this is a
Section.
tobacco.
Vacuum and then you use the vacuum cleaner.
Wow, that's really innovative. Australia.
The point.
Can I
yes,
say that?
Yes, sir.
Very much so.
This is a. You can make a pantry out of it. You can make a laundry organizer. All kinds of accessories which gets into it.
The interesting part is only this top rack sits in the wall. Rest are all
so that is to crush the pill.
But it won't take the pill for you. So we have a lot.
And relation to their house.
Understand.
And they explain about the product range.
Okay, very good.
Good. As a trade commissioner, are you looking only at the promotion of trade rather than manufacturing, especially with the national focus is make in India? I mean, does it gel with Australia?
Well, let me say firstly, I'm delighted to be here today to inaugurate, or if you like, officiate the opening of the Howard store here in Chennai. And the reason I'm pleased to be here is that it's another example of Australian engagement with India. When we look at the relationship between our two countries, it's strong, it's growing, and it's converging at such a rapid rate, both in terms of the trade between our two countries, both in terms of the level of investment. Just recently we had our Prime Minister come to India, and he concluded some very important agreements and arrangements with the Government of India. We're looking very forward shortly to Prime Minister Modi. He'll be coming to Australia in November for the G20. all of these are wonderful, if you like, examples of the terrific relationship that's happening between our two countries, both at a government-to-government level, but also too at a business-to-business level. When we look at the trade between our two countries now, it's worth about $17 billion and it's growing. And I think that notwithstanding a lot of that involvement and trade has been around resources, it's been around education, it's been around infrastructure, I think it's tremendous that we're seeing it also in the world of consumerism. And particularly when we talk about franchises. There are a number of successful Australian franchises that are already in India, and we can think of them very easily. We have, for example, Cookie Man, Muffin Break, Gloria Jean Coffee, Chocolate Room, and now a greater expansion with Howard Storage World. So I'm delighted to be here, to be a part of that, and certainly see that opportunity for more growth with Australian franchise groups in India at a time when the economy is growing, at a time when the consumer is becoming increasingly more discerning and very interested in looking at new product ideas and lifestyle ideas that's only going to enhance and improve their life.
Are you also looking at more of sourcing from India for Australian companies?
I think there's certainly a lot happening in the area of servicing. I think firstly, let me say that when we talk about the level of investment into Australia, much of that is spearheaded by the Indian IT sector and the servicing that's provided by those large companies like Cognizant and Wipro and TCS. Similarly, we're seeing a third degree of Australian service capability come here as well in areas of such areas as sort of IT research, collaboration and research between universities, services in the area of design build in infrastructure. So there's a relationship which is growing at many different levels. What has been predominantly a resource-based relationship is now enveloping into many areas. I think that paves the way for an even greater trade and bilateral relationship between our two countries.
What about